And welcome back to 0% Interest, where we're bringing the mood of the room up, the temperature down, having a great conversation over a non-alcoholic beverage. I'm your host, Mike Russell. Appreciate you being with me today. We are talking about jumping the shark, and y'all might think you know, but you don't know. We are enjoying a Deschutes Black Butte Porter. Now, here was my concern with the Black Butte Porter, because, you know, when the bigs like Deschutes jump in, they might just be jumping into the game to jump into the game. Black Butte Porter was one of my favorite alcohol beers. And if you see the pour, there's just fantastic. Yes. Yes. And our We the People glass, of course. All right. There you go, right there. Black Butte Porter was one of my favorite beers. And when I saw this in the NA version, I thought, okay, I'm going to be a little skeptical about this. But then I had the other bigs that were making NA versions, and I'm thinking everything's tasting pretty much the same. So I've been holding out. I'm excited to try it out. And cheers, everybody. Hold on. You son of a. It tastes like Black Butte Porter. It tastes exactly like Black Butte Porter. Black Butte Porter. Holy. They didn't mess around. Now, understand this. Exactly? No, it's not going to be exactly, because the alcohol brings on a different flavor profile. But, damn. I don't think it is much as when we were talking about beers that we all know and love on the tap at bars, and everybody's getting them at happy hour, and now they have an NA version. It's not a big a jump as going from, say, like Pepsi to Diet Pepsi, Coke to Diet Coke, Dr. Pepper to Diet Dr. Pepper. Going to a diet soft drink is a bigger jump than I am seeing in flavor profile from alcohol beers to NA beers. This taste, though, this is fantastic. Deschutes. Good job. Good job. All right, let's get to it. Y'all might know, or you might have heard, so I'm not going to assume that you know. You might have heard the term, they've jumped the shark. They jumped the shark is synonymous with maybe it's a TV show, maybe it's a company that they've just gone off the rails. I always knew this back in the sitcom days, when they would start bringing celebrity guest appearances. I'm like, they're done. It's over. They're jumping the shark. The death struggle has begun. Where it comes from is a show, y'all remember, called Happy Days. Happy Days is where we get the term jump the shark. Now, this isn't breaking news to a lot of people. I understand that. This isn't breaking news. It's what's behind it. It's where it came from. That's an interesting story. Now, for those that don't know, and we're getting you caught up, Fonzie was the cool guy on Happy Days. Arthur Fonzarelli was his name. He was the cool guy. Did the thumbs up A all the time. He'd walk up to the jukebox, not put a quarter in it. He'd just hit it on the side, and it would start playing. He was that cool. He was like the king of cool. He was the mayor of Cool Town. Everybody looked up to Fonzie. Everybody wanted to be Fonzie, right? So that character, one episode, decided to jump a shark on water skis. And it was one of the biggest flops in television history. It became a punchline. It was so bad. Here's a shot from that. There's Fonzie, Henry Winkler. For those that don't know, the coach, the football coach from Waterboy. Henry Winkler, of course, has his leather jacket on. And I mean, right out of just wardrobe design out of the gates. Like, we know that's Fonzie, for the love of God. If you're watching it to this point, you've seen a million episodes of Happy Days, and you know that's Fonz. And I don't know if that says Mayha. Sorry, that just totally got me there. Does it say Mayha? Is it a Mawa? I don't know. I haven't heard of that ski. I used to want to be a professional a slalom skier. So I'm into this kind of thing. Never mind. Anyway, maybe way before it's time. So that's him jumping the shark. It was abysmal. It was cheesy. It was terrible. And the show was just done. So that's what, when somebody says, oh yeah, they've totally jumped the shark, that's what they're talking about. Okay. That's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about where the idea of jumping the shark came from. Let's go back to the 70s and let's go back to the movie Jaws. I used to hate Jaws because I know what Jaws did to the global perception of sharks. And sharks were misunderstood. Sharks, no one really, knew a lot about sharks. It wasn't, we didn't study sharks. So Jaws came along. Now people think that's just a vindictive death machine. Hell, they thought they were orcas, homicidal sea pandas, but the people, the public at large thought, oh my God, I'm not going in the water. That was the line of the movie, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. Are you kidding me? Scared the crap out of people. And then people started treating sharks like death machines and started just killing them, just screwing up our whole conservation effort. Steven Spielberg, who made the movie Jaws, said if he would have known the damage that it would have done, he would have never made the movie, which is BS. He would have made the movie. Spielberg would have made the movie, period. If I would have known then what I know now, shut up. It's like that moralistic time machine that so many people seem to have. If I were alive back then, I would. Yeah, you would. Black Butte Porter, NA. Oh, you guys, just absolutely stop it. Anyway, let's go to the movie Jaws. Now, Jaws, by the way, is a movie that we watch all the time. Intern Beans loves that movie. She's a marine biologist. Intern Beans loves that movie. And we wanted to, I believe it was like her 12th or 13th birthday. We wanted to do a dive-in movie party. That's what she wanted to do. And for those that don't know, that's when we put a big TV out by the pool and everybody just hangs out on rafts, eats popcorn, watches a movie. Pretty damn cool. She wanted to play Jaws. Intern Beans wanted to play Jaws at night in a pool. She's my daughter. She is so my daughter. And just turned 21, by the way. Happy birthday, Intern Beans. Yeah. And she drink the NA stuff. Dad's out. Dad's out of that game. So anyway. So we had to send an email out to the parents, and all of them were like, no. So we played Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyway, the movie Jaws came out. One of its biggest fans was the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Evel damn Knievel himself. Evel Knievel was obsessed with Jaws. Thought that was the coolest movie. It pretty much is. But knew it early on. Said, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to take my big heavy motorcycle. And those that don't know who Evel Knievel was, you just heard people say, oh, a regular Evel Knievel when somebody gets hurt. He took a big giant Harley, big old heavy motorcycle, and jumped things. That's the way he did. That was his thing. Evel Knievel liked to jump things. So he's like, I'm going to jump a tank of live sharks. That's what I'm going to do. And so he started to practice. He got this all done. The TV networks were into it. Everybody was into it. Sponsors, ads. Everybody was ready to go with this. In practice, he damn near landed on one of his cameramen, severely injuring his cameraman. Evel Knievel said, nope, we're not doing this. I feel awful. I know in hell I'm going to do this. We are not doing this. Sorry, guys. We're canceling it. Not doing it. And he never did it. Ever. Didn't even think about it. It wasn't even a thought, okay, let's try that again. Nope. He said, nope, that was it. We're done. Hollywood being what Hollywood is, there was a producer and writer of one show, I think the aforementioned Happy Days, that, hey, that's a great idea. We're desperate for ideas. Let's try that. There, my friends, is where some person that quickly got fired, I would assume, came up with the idea for Arthur Fonzarelli to jump the shark. on happy days, ruining the show essentially, and bringing us something that we use all the time when we talk about anything, going out of business, doing something stupid during their death struggle, is jumping the shark. Black Butte Porter, fantastic. You did good, Deschutes. Keep it up. Holy mackerel. This is absolutely fantastic. If you're into dark beers, go for it. Here's the deal. If you're into dark beers, I'm gonna give you a tip here. Take this Black Butte Porter, the NA, and make an ice cream float. You're welcome. Not kidding. Just like you make a root beer float, make it with this. The kids can have it. It's the flavor is absolutely mind-blowing. You'll love it. Deschutes, NA, Black Butte Porter, worth it. Get it. Love it. Till next time. Cheers, everybody. Man, that's good. Yeah. I don't even want to end the show. It's too good. Have a good one.